Hey, what's up guys? I have a few picks to try and help you power up the bankroll this Tuesday. Here are all the games that I'll be covering in this video. Of course, all odds, spreads, and totals are subject to change, so if you need help finding the best odds for your picks, just use the BettorOff app to give yourself access to over a dozen sportsbooks. BettorOff is free, and you can even start documenting your bets and go pro to start selling your services as a professional sports handicapper. Anyways, let's get started with the first pick, but before we do, help a brother out and tap that like button. Game 5 between the Hawks and the Heat is going down in Miami. The Heat opened as a 7-point favorite, but at BetMGM it's up to 7.5 right now. The total's at 217.5 after opening at 218. I left you a link to the BetMGM Sportsbook in the description box down below if you care to take advantage of any of these numbers. Now I know it says Game 5, but this is actually going to be the 9th time these teams play each other this season, and the Heat pretty much have their number. They've won 7 of those 9. However, 7 points is a lot of points to give up to a team fighting to keep their season alive right now.
We're losing him! We're losing! He's dying!
I brought up the fact that these teams are playing each other for the 9th time though, because you gotta figure that when a team plays each other 9 times in a season, they're gonna know each other pretty well. They're gonna know each other inside and out so well that everyone probably knows what everyone had for breakfast at this point. Point being, there won't be anything new that either team can throw at the other that they haven't already seen. For that reason, I like the total to stay under 217.5 in this game, and I lock this in with BetMGM. But you may find better numbers on the BettorOff app if you keep checking as we get closer to tip-off. If you've already created a profile on the BettorOff app, we welcome you to be a part of the private group on Facebook. We just launched it the other day. It's intended to be a place for people to share their picks, chat, and just talk about sports betting topics in general, as well as a place to advertise your services if you aspire to be a sports handicapper and sell your picks. So come join us, and the only requirement, like I said, is you just got to provide your BettorOff profile name. I also left you a link for that in the description box down below. The series is all tied between the T-Wolves and the Grizzlies. Game 5 opened with Memphis favored by 7 and the total at 218. And that's where those numbers still sit with WinBet. Not to sound like a broken record here, but these teams are also playing each other for the 9th time. In those matchups, they're averaging 227.5 points per game. This is a pivotal Game 5 that should be the most intense game they've had so far. I lean towards the Grizzlies winning this game, but that's a lot of points to give up to a team that so far has matched them blow for blow. Instead, I like the under in this game as well. The Grizzlies have been one of the better teams on defense when playing at home this season, so I locked my pick in with WinBet at 233. But I would also like to hear your best bets on this game, so please let me know in the comment section down below. Alright, so on to baseball, but real quick, I should mention that these baseball picks, they're really tough to get out to you guys in a timely manner. Most of the time, I'm scrambling to create videos that take hours to produce, and then the game will start in just a few hours after I posted them. So if you'd like to watch these videos before the games actually start, make sure you subscribe, and then very important, you gotta tap that bell so that you receive a notification whenever we upload new videos. We got some time sensitive stuff here. The New York Mets will be in St. Louis on Tuesday. Chris Bassett and Jordan Hicks are expected to start this game on the mound. Cards opened at -115 and the Mets opened at -105 with DraftKings. The total's at 7.5. Shop for the best odds on BettorOff as we get closer to first pitch on this one. This Cardinals team is one of the sleeper squads that I recommend watching out for this season. They just do all the little things right and they don't beat themselves. Their pitching rotation could certainly use some help though. Jordan Hicks at one time was the closer for this team, and now they're trying to stretch him into a starter. I don't expect him to go past 3 innings. He may go 4 innings tops if his pitch count is low enough, but then it's going to be turned over to the bullpen, which is among the best in the business so far this season with an ERA under 2. I'm going to take my chances with the Cards in this game. St. Louis just seems to have the Mets number over the past few years. Since 2019, they've played 14 times and the Cards hold a 10-4 advantage. I locked in my play at -115 with DraftKings, but I do expect more money to come in on the Mets, so if you wait till closer to first pitch, I think you might find more value. Alright guys, don't forget to join us on the private Facebook group, and if you want to stay tuned for future video picks, make sure you subscribe and tap the bell. Also, tap the like button if you've stayed this far. Until next time, best of luck banging on the books.